What's happening? It's the Trap Mac, your boy Jay Tally, the Dapper Trapper, Suave Cuts, back with another video. You know what I'm saying? Today I wanted to do a video about my favorite clippers and trimmers right now, which is really in my starting arsenal, what I be using day to day in the shop. But first, started off with these Stylecraft Rebels. I've been having these probably a couple months, probably since like February or March this year, and I'm really like, it's hard for me to put these down. Like usually I use different clippers for haircuts, but I find myself picking these up like back to back. Like I don't want to put them down. So I'd say these obviously like my favorite clippers right now. These Stylecraft Rebels. Like I love the fusion blade, the vapor blade. You know, it's kind of like a fade and a taper blade. But y'all check them out. They're not that loud or whatever. What I like about them, they knocking down their bulk. They very smooth though. Like you can detail a lot with that fusion blade. You know, it's hard for me to put these down, man. Right now, these are my favorite clippers right now. All right, another pair of clippers I'm using. These Coccos. These been growing on me. The Cocco Pro Clippers. They came with the trimmers I had got. They ain't knocking down their bulk like the Stylecraft, but they been growing on me too. They also got a taper blade on them. They very smooth. They give you a very smooth blend. I kind of like. They been growing on me. I wasn't a fan at first, but the more I use them, like the more I've been falling in love with them. All right, now we finna go to the trimmers, man. I did a review on these Cocco Pros already, man. These my favorite trimmers right now. Somebody wanted to hear them, so that's how they sound. The Cocco Pro trimmers, man. I love the blade, but what I didn't do in my review, I didn't give any cons or whatever. So I want to do a proper review on these Cocco Pros. I love them. They striking, but the only bad thing I would say about them, I won't even say it's a bad thing, but I have noticed that the blade does get kind of hot, like not super hot, but warm, and like as close as they cut, like when the blade gets kind of warm, sometimes it'll leave black marks on people, like if you're not careful. So you want to keep these oiled. If you do get these Cocco Pros, you want to keep them oiled. And I noticed they'll run a lot smoother and they don't get as hot. Like, so you're gonna have to oil them pretty often or whatever. But these are my favorite trimmers right now, for real. Like, they're very ergonomic. I love the way they feel in my hand when I'm using them. And man, they striking. I'm telling you, they is striking. You feel me? So them Cocco Pro trimmers definitely in my lineup, the starting five or whatever. Then got the Stylecraft Saber. They my backup. Like one thing I did notice too about them Cocco trimmers, they the battery life ain't all that. Like maybe because I'm using them all day, you know what I'm saying? But I noticed they had died on me a couple times. Whenever they die, I pick the Sabers up. They'll do a good job. Got the black Sabers. They definitely in the rotation. I still got the old handy magic clips. I don't use these as much. Like I said, it's hard for me to put them Rebels down, but you know, I was using the seniors or whatever. Old magic clips. Know y'all familiar with them. I just had to go get me a pair of these, man. Man, the other pair of Cordless Masters I had was so loud. And I think the motor went out on them or something, the battery or something. But these, they're not nearby as loud as the other ones, man. When I went to the Broner brothers down there in New Orleans, they said that they tried to keep the same power with these that they had in the corded Masters, and that's why like some of y'all Masters probably be so loud. Man, I know mine sound like a weed eater, a lawnmower or something. So man, these new Masters I just got the other day, they definitely in the starting five. You know what I'm saying? I love the blade on them Masters, man. They ain't gonna never drop the price on them Masters. I see why. These some good clippers, man. I usually just detail my cuts up with the Masters. After I'm done with it, like if I use another, I just come back and detail with them Masters, gonna knock it out, man. I love the blade on these Masters. So yeah, man, I just wanted to make a video. Really my starting five, my little arsenal, what I'm using right now, man. Y'all drop them comments, man. What y'all using in the shop, man? Tell me some of y'all favorite clippers and trimmers, man. I'm always trying to get some of the best tools, man, to work with. You know what I'm saying? Get the job done, man, from day to day. So, man, yeah, man, y'all subscribe to that channel, man. Coming with more barber content, more music content, more food content. You know what I'm saying? Lock in with me, man.